Yes, still podcasting, still living life. He does not give a fuck what these beta males, these cuck ass niggas are gonna say about him.
Have you looked at him?
Yes, we talked about him a few pods ago.
Oh no, I'm just saying he is hilarious because it's just hilarious you're saying that because that's what he be calling them for real.
For real.
He be like betas.
But before we get into the nitty gritty, before we commentate on what has been happening the last few weeks, about 6 or 7. Let us introduce the most balanced podcast in the world. You guys know what it is. You guys know who the fuck it is. It is the True Cast of Season 3 today. It is the Bullshit for Your Health podcast. We are streaming live from Richmond, Virginia. We have Tete on the mic. We got Devontae on the mic. Hey. We have Danika, again, calling in to give her beautiful wisdom. And yours truly, Jabari, lead mic, A mic.
Lead mic
here to lead us to glory. But we know it's been a while since we talked to y'all. We know you guys have missed us. We do apologize for being away. It's just life has been lifing. We've been working jobs. We've been loving on our loved ones. Some of us have been traveling. Some of us have been getting a higher level of education. We hope you guys have been doing the same.
Amen.
But enough of that. Let's get to the bullshit of the fucking week, bro. So,
I know all these subjects.
There is a lot to get into, guys. Like, a lot of shit has been happening. Should we stay on the Andrew Tate topic and just kind of get through all this relationship drama?
I'm going to let y'all handle Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate is currently in Romania under house arrest after being charged with rape, human trafficking, and an overall RICO for leading a... what should we say? Sexual crime organization. Top G, yes. So
him and his brother, right?
Him and his brother, Tristan Tate, yes. So I think it is safe to say that we had the right opinion on the podcast so many months ago when it was me, Tete. We had Jonathan and Katora on and Maya on at the time. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we kind of started to bring them up a little bit, and I was trying to tiptoe the line of, balanced podcasting.
Nah, bro.
And it didn't work out. But I'm glad that we stated that this nigga was a piece of shit, because he is a piece of shit, especially with the way that he has been trying to backtrack on his long, evident history of saying misogynistic and frankly concerning things about women.
I didn't call Danika back.
Sorry. In an attempt to clear his name. Like, one of the nastiest things I think you can do as a man is purport to be a certain way, encourage your fellow man to be a certain way, and then the second you start to get some backlash for being that way, come out and say, hey, I was never that way, even though we have a plethora
audio evidence
saying, hey, I have said these things and have acted in this way. So, I mean...
He's a wild one when he talks. I be listening.
Wild boy. Yeah, you be listening?
Not like forever. Like, I just one day was wanting to know who Andrew Tate was, so I just went on YouTube and looked up Andrew Tate's hot takes, and that motherfucker be saying some crazy shit.
Right. I mean, crazy shit.
Uncomfortable.
I mean, okay, and so
misogynistic, I think is the word.
I kind of want to blend these two conversations, because you guys know me. I am very tapped into the internet. I'm very tapped into online conversations, especially around these internet celebrities. But long story short, did you guys also see? You know who Adam 22 is?
Yeah, he's the ultimate beta male.
Oh, why? Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Whoa!
No, stand on it. He's the ultimate beta male. Why? Because I actually had a question for you. Do you know who Adam 22 is? Of No Jumper podcast. Okay. All right, listeners. I need you to stay with me because we're going to go on a long diatribe here. So really quickly, Adam 22, the creator, main host of the No Jumper podcast, is married to Lena the Plug, one of the largest OnlyFans models on the planet right now. Long story short, for the last 5 or 6 years, they've been doing content together. And when I say content together, I mean literally shooting porn with his wife as well as other women. Can we turn like all the sound off our phones? You know what I'm saying? Just because if she calls back, It's cool, but like I just don't want to keep getting that interference in here. We're gonna get a good broadcasting sound for our listeners. But long story short, they have been doing a lot of content with other creators. So this nigga's fucked over like 500 women. That's not his girl. With his woman. And also, he's done scenes without his woman.
Yeah, I watched it.
When I did turn it down. I didn't. What the fuck? I'm confused.
The main nigga.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Oh wait, so okay, I got you.
But which one are you gonna talk off of? I feel like we should have did this earlier. Oh my god, this is running.
I'm not in charge of production. That's your job.
No, but like, okay. I'm turning my phone down. I'm just gonna turn my phone down.
Yeah, and you take the sound off mine.
Take some deep.
What do you mean take the sound off yours?
Because she's gonna
talk through that one.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Take the sound off
take
of
the sound.
mine.
I thought you meant take the sound off of it, like take the sound off of it.
Oh no.
Either way, back to the fucking discussion at hand. Okay, yes, this nigga has fucked a bunch of fucking women. All right, their open relationship was unequal on one side. Long story short, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, they released, after a lot of previewing, Lena, his wife, did a porn scene with another.
What's his name?
Male porn star.
Love.
Jason Love. Okay. Long story short, it set the internet ablaze.
Why did you have these people remember?
It set the internet ablaze.
Watch
right?
a lot of content.
There was a lot of social media in the internet on the male spectrum calling Adam a cuck, which, in my personal opinion, he isn't, because cucking is when you watch your wife
sit there and watch it
get fucked by another man, which he didn't do, and all the time you pay for that. He
paid for him.
He and his porn star wife opened up their relationship to her working on camera with another man, which to me just seems like a savvy business move, especially if you're already at a point in your relationship where you trust, love, and are open enough to allow both of you guys to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, like that seems hallmark of a healthy man, more so than, back to our first conversation, Andrew Tate. A man who, yes, for a lot of lost young men who don't necessarily have the inner tenacity in them to like go out and accomplish whatever goal they're trying to accomplish, whether that's, I'm uncomfortable in my own body, so let me go to the gym, or it's, hey, I want to get a higher level of earning, so let me go work at this trade or work at this school or this grind. Basically, the idea of what it is to be a successful, I don't want to say man, but like a successful person in 2023, right? It was combined with a lot of misogyny, you know what I'm saying? A lot of viewing women as second-class citizens, a lot of teaching men to look at women as an object, a prize to be won, a status symbol, and an overall tool to be manipulated in their overall quest for self-worth.
Right. Like,
that's literally what it was. And then when it comes out the fact that he's also implicated in sex crimes, it's like, what the fuck are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, because literally there's this video where Andrew Tate and Adam are actually on stream and they're talking, and Andrew Tate, who is very charismatic, did a very good job of being like, I don't even want to talk about this. I feel uncomfortable right now. This is haram. Blah, 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 blah. And
he's a good Muslim.
Yeah, but in the back of my mind, I'm just saying, nigga, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a man who's on camera with his wife. Like, his wife's on camera too.
Yeah.
Who are comfortable, like, owning their sexuality, their relationship, their love. And my nigga, you sitting here in a house that you can't leave with none of the women that you say you didn't harm but love you, trying to be like, you're the problem here.
He's a,
nigga, what?
I think,
What do y'all feel? What is y'all's feelings on this?
Adam wildin', bro.
Oh, Adam Wilder?
Yeah, I just think some of the stuff he did was unnecessary, but I think it was like necessary to promote it because he was promoting a lot. But it was like, bro, I don't want to talk about all that.
No. So the question isn't how you personally feel about the man and his personal
Conquest.
just lifestyle, because they put it out there to monetize. They did a lot of promotion, but it's not like it was force fed to you if you weren't already in the channels of sex work.
Yeah, I was.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you watch porn on Twitter, I'm sure, which is why you saw all that Twitter shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Because Danika, I'm just gonna go out and live here and say you don't watch your Twitter sphere isn't inundated with porn. I'm sure it's y'all be freaky. But did you see any of this on your shit?
No.
Exactly.
She probably would like Jason Love.
Exactly. It's like when niggas be like, it's like when niggas
What you say to my
He's like, you don't probably like the guy Jason.
he's got a big cock.
Is he black?
Yeah.
Good chance.
But my thing is this: it's one of those questions in my mind of where do we as men draw the line with our hypocrisy? Okay, because when it comes to sex work, we all enjoy it.
It's all haram.
Pick me. Pick me.
Okay, what's going on?
Oh, go ahead, Danika.
Just kidding. Y'all go ahead.
All right, no. I just feel like it's very hypocritical for the internet to bash Adam, but laud Andrew, when we all know everyone bashing Adam watches porn. So, like, we all understand what that dynamic really is. Now, if we are not necessarily comfortable in our own skin to live it, that's one thing.
Yeah.
If we necessarily can't admit that we'd be insecure to let our wife fuck another man, and with the opportunity for us to fuck other women, but you know what I'm saying? Because most niggas be like, yeah, bro, we could add a third. It's not another nigga, or yo, we could.
I would let my woman get another man.
We could. Whoa, okay, we could table that.
We're gonna come back to that.
Yeah, we could open this up, but like, we not letting you fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot, like even Nick Cannon came out and said it. Like one of his exes came out and was like, in our open relationship, I wasn't allowed to fuck anybody else, but Nick could fuck whoever he wanted. Now, some people will say, well, he had all the money. Whatever. I'm just saying.
No, that's not an open relationship.
It's not an open relationship.
Yeah,
you
that's
know what I'm saying?
freak.
Yeah.
It's just yeah.
You being a nasty man.
No, it's you being.
It's on your
being
terms.
Controlling. It's on your terms.
Manipulating women.
A lot of times, I feel like as men, like,
Just filthy.
we're not willing to admit our own hypocrisy when it comes to sex and relationships.
Because men ain't comfortable in their own sexuality, probably.
Listen, preach. Because because
What did she say?
Just say,
she's like, okay, go into it. Yeah.
No, I think men at this.
All niggas like a little finger in their ass. That's what I'm trying to say.
No,
I'm just
not
kidding.
even that. I think men live in this double standard, and they're like, oh, I don't want it. I can do this, but my woman can't. But if you want to be in a true open relationship,
yeah,
it's like such and such got a little thing on the side, you got a little thing on the side,
right?
And it's all about communication.
Okay, because a lot of these niggas,
absolutely,
they're okay with just all they want to do is have the threesome with their girl and all that. They don't want the true open relationship where you're actually bonding with the other person and she's bonding with the other person, and then y'all come together and bond. Because it ain't really gay if you and the nigga fucking your girl together. It ain't like you goddamn fucking each other. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You gotta be more.
you have a very developed opinion on this, and I'm so proud of you.
yeah. It's like,
I was expecting you to come in here and be like, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? The only dick in the room getting sucked is my dick. But for real, that's true to that.
And it's like, and a lot of people that are like in open relationships that are successful open relationships are like a lot of times like I would just say, I don't want to group them, but have like emotional maturity to them. Understand that a lot of times sex is just a physical act. It's just like, I'm just pounding this person out, but I don't really care about them and I want to go back to my wife or my partner.
Fuck. Facts. Love, sex, and relationships.
And a lot of men are mature enough to differentiate those. They think, Slick dick fucking the shit out of my girl, so she love him when this. No, she just having a good time with Slick, and she gonna come back to you.
But let's really break it down too. A lot of niggas don't know what mature love is, what good love is, what good sex is, what good good relationships are, what good it's. A lot of niggas are they're
very self-centered. They don't want to please the woman. They want to just please themselves when it comes to sex and relationships.
But very immature in their idea of what all this is.
I still feel like it's always going to be dangerous territory for relationships anyway. Even if you have that conversation, even if you communicate like you said. Because guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been a side guy, right? And no, and have I acquired an emotional connection through our sexual arrangement?
But that's different. Being a side nigga.
Is it?
Yes. Being a side nigga and being in an open relationship where you have sides are two different things.
But let me finish my thought. All I'm saying is the act. Yeah, let me finish. All I'm saying is the act of sex, the act of being intimate with someone, and if you do it repeatedly, like sometimes shit does come into a mix where you do feel for that nigga.
And I think an open
Let me get this off. I do agree with you, but the idea of what you're talking about that's a different relationship. An open relationship and cheating and having a side nigga are two different relationships.
But I'm saying
no, I get what you're saying. You're speaking exactly what I'm saying. You're speaking on the aspect of.
But my point is, you can have that.
Let me land.
Yeah.
You're speaking on the fact of how sex can build intimacy, right? There's a connection you build between two people when you lay together. Of course. But what Devontae's speaking of is a person who can have an open relationship, understands that, and has already proven to themselves that the idea of sex doesn't take away from their idea of the life they're building with their life partner. I think when you do something like cheat and have a side nigga, you haven't even delved through all the emotions in your committed relationship. So it's much easier for you to start building attachment to this person that you're sleeping with on the side, because that person gives you an escape, or all the extrinsic things, the relationship that you have not delved through because you're not mature enough to delve through that yet. So you start feeling that shit for another person. You know what I'm saying? The person who has already established what they want in life, what they want in love, what their partner brings to them, what they have, is less likely to be fucking this other person who they've established with, hey, I'm married, I have a partner, we probably are not going to be cuddling after, if that's the thing. I'm not taking you out, you're not hanging out for a period of time. There's we're gonna keep the boundaries. Exactly, is what I'm saying.
And in certain open relationships, from my understanding, certain things are okay to do. Like, some people are in open relationships, legally married, and say I have a girlfriend or I have a boyfriend, and we go out and hang out, but it's all open, it's all honest, it's all.
I get what you guys are saying, and you're right. Mm-hmm. Working all that out makes it plausible, but I do think that human nature eventually reads through, and
I think people do get jealous in those relationships. And I think there's a lot that because we're not actively in one. I don't think any of us are in one actively. It's hard for us to completely understand, and because an open relationship, from my understanding too, because when you start getting into the people that are really into it, it's different than polygamy.
Let's look at the most famous open relationship. Let's look at the Smiths.
No, it's not famous because it's messy. We're not talking. Messy. We don't even know. So listen, the reason why the Smiths are different from the Grand Masons, which is Adam and Lena, is that they let the world know we have an open relationship. I'm talking about Adam and Lena. We are porn stars. We are doing content. We're promoting it. We found out about the entanglement with the Smiths because August Alsina opened his mouth. And then Jada Pinkett, who clearly does not have an emotional maturity to understand that her committed partner probably didn't want the world to fucking know about this shit, forced him to come on a red table talk and discuss it, which is what I'm talking about. It's like, this is not a common type of relationship, and it requires a higher level of emotional capacity that I think in our current society, because of how upbringing works, because of how culture works, there's very few people who can handle that.
Let's see where this current relationship that you're talking about goes. We will see.
We can make a bet.
No, we will see. But then also tell me of any other tell me of any other celebrity couples that have an open relationship that have been successful.
There are very many. This is like, okay, they're porn stars. Johnny Sins,
right.
And now I'm gonna
no. That's them. But who else?
I'm literally about to tell you other porn stars who do this. Like, this is what I'm saying, Tete. Everybody who has been commenting on this relationship.
But is it all porn stars?
Are you ready for it? Are you ready for this?
Yeah,
but listen, let me get my point.
Is it all porn stars though?
Let me get it out.
I don't know.
Let me get it out. Because what does it matter if it's all porn stars? What I'm telling you is, in the society we live in, many men who have not had the impetus, because we don't require it as a society, to develop an emotional capacity to really digest and experience all these conversations, can't even fathom these types of relationships. It takes somebody on the fringe of society, like somebody who does sex work. Because remember, sex work, while me, I think you, I know you.
I think me.
I don't really know, because like your relationship with porn is of a different generation. Me and Devontae, we watch porn. We know porn stars.
Yeah, I don't really watch porn.
And we understand that it would be hypocritical for us to be like, oh, we shouldn't make it legitimate work. We shouldn't You get what I'm saying? Like, we get that. I fully understand and respect that these are real autonomous people with a real job. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, it's like, the rest of society still looks at porn as being fringe. And so it's kind of like these people are living weird lives. But it takes somebody on the fringe of society, not really concerned with how everybody else is living their life, but solely concerned with how they feel, how their kids feel, how their parents feel, how their siblings feel, and are comfortable in their skin so they can live the life they want to live, regardless of whatever the fuck anybody else says. Regardless of, because what you just said there, we'll see how it looks down the road. That's what all the comments are saying. What's her kid gonna say? Oh, no. And it's like, my nigga, like, you guys don't know. Like, there's people who get married when they're 18, go on for 40 years, have the kids, and their relationship is terrible. They've been arguing in the house every day. Their mom's sad as fuck and is a pill drunk and does Klonopin because she hates her husband, hates her life. Like, it's like the vitriol that is so quickly spread whenever the uncommon relationship is put on display is so interesting to me, because we know that traditional relationships 50% of the time
don't work.
No, you're right. So it's like, who am I to say, when from all I know and all I can see is two consenting adults, not just like openly living their life to their truest nature, but making millions off of it, are in the wrong, especially when the person who we're comparing them to is literally a dude who's being charged for rape and human trafficking and sex crimes. You know what I'm saying? But like what I'm saying is, at the most extremes of the arguments, these are the two leaders of that argument. And I think when you look at like young men in this country, they're caught between, you know, like there's a middle ground. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying you have to be on either extreme. I'm just saying, like, I'm a little bit worried when you have young men who haven't experienced relationships, young men who haven't experienced life or love or sex, are inundated and watch porn, but yet can't even start to wrap their head around the alternative relationship that Adam and Lena have, which is really respecting the true autonomy of your partner, which is his wife, to do the same things you're allowing yourself to do in a relationship, but fully grasping and understanding this nigga who's teaching you how to manipulate women. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, to me, it's like, I would rather have a society of young men who are able to respect that Adam relationship.
Yeah.
Say it's not for me, but like, yo, his girl consents, you know what I'm saying? They're comfortable, no one's being coerced. I like that. And look at Andrew and be like, okay, like, yeah, some of the shit you say is positive, but like, you're not a positive person because you've actively harmed multiple women. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's that. I just had to get that out. I'm not here to say let your girl get fucked by other niggas. I'm not here to say you should ask your girl to fuck other bitches. I'm just saying before you open your mouth on love, sex, and relationships, really think about what you're talking about, because the conversations has just been very like gross online, and like I don't expect much from Twitter, but like it does just kind of cause me a lot of pause when like I just see all these fucking incel accounts tweeting shit when I know all these niggas watch porn. And that's just it. These niggas watch porn. Yeah. Can you grab that for me?
Free the incels from their incel.
Yeah, bro. But the thing, but even that, like we can get super scary with it. You could be like free the incels from their celibacy, and it's like, but how are they gonna do that? Hopefully it's through consensual love, sex, and relationships. But if they listen to this Andrew nigga, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We just saw a story of some weird ass 30-year-old white nigga in Australia who pushed 2 women over a fucking 165-foot cliff because he got rejected.
Crazy, bro.
These niggas are lost, bro. These young niggas are lost. They're fucking dumb and they're stupid. And they need guidance. And Andrew Tate is not the nigga to give it to them. Okay? But you know who is? Jabari Terrell from the Bullshit for Your Health podcast. So listen to me, look at me, and follow me, and you'll be just fine. Nah, I'm just kidding. But all right, that's enough on that smut topic. Let's get into some other relationship news, and we can speed run this because there's just 2 other topics I want to talk about real quick, and then we can get into a music break and then into some real news because some real shit is happening in America, and we gotta touch on it before we get out of here. But anybody got anything to say about Jonah Hill and his ex-girlfriend releasing text messages that showed him to be a little bit
aggressive?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yo.
I heard
Yo.
Did you read the text messages? Did you read all of them?
Yes, I read all of them.
I read most
Oh,
of them.
wait.
And you thought that he was being aggressive?
Oh, interesting.
I thought they were what? Aggressive?
So Danika is maybe on the side that he wasn't being aggressive.
What?
I don't know what
The box?
aggressive
Right here?
is.
Oh, this?
Personally,
Oh, that's it's 14.
Guys, come on. What are you saying?
I'm always pointing the finger at the person who decided to take it to social media.
Okay,
no,
that's
wait.
fair.
Pause. 2 things can be true.
It's going to tie into the Kiki situation.
Okay, yeah. We'll get to that. But 2 things can be true. I do agree that it is a little
How are you
suspicious.
already interrupting me and I haven't even made that point yet?
No, you said about bringing it to the internet. But you started to get into Kiki shit. So go off. So what part of Jonah's text messages did you think weren't crazy?
It's just, I think it's the fact that, like, it's a multi-layered issue. One, I can change anybody's fucking name in my phone and make text messages. So, like, how reliable are these texts? Also, it's the fact that, like, where he's at in life, and, like, even in the text that she herself placed, if you, like, read the whole unfolding, do I think Jonah Hill's being a little ridiculous? Yes. However, I think she was very much being intentional I think she's hurt. To be honest, I think she's hurt. I think she wanted Jonah Hill to do better. He wasn't doing better. And then he went and did better with someone else. And is now committed to someone that he has a child with. And I think it shows that in the text messages. I think in general, none of their text messages give the signs of like a completely healthy relationship, as evidenced by the fact that they're no longer together. But in general, I don't see it as like, oh, this is like a thing that we need to like be concerned about Jonah Hill being like any more out of touch than the average male is, to be quite honest. And I don't think that he necessarily was like harming her in some way. Like, I think he was just moving the way that he moves, and he might have some more things he needs to work on in therapy, but like, who doesn't?
Yeah, they don't. Okay.
I think her putting it on blast on social media is much more telling than him like misusing therapy terms and or not explaining himself in the way, like representing himself appropriately in their interactions. From what I read, he wasn't denying anything that she was saying at any point. He was just like, okay, but this is what it is now.
Yes, but do you not find that manipulative because, okay, so I do agree with you that the timing of the releasing of the text messages was weird because the nigga just had a baby and then she released, and then, okay, so for those of you guys listening who don't follow celebrity drama, long story short, Jonah Hill dated a surfer a few years back. He is now in a different relationship with a woman that he just had a baby with. After the baby announcement came, this ex-girlfriend surfer released text messages showing Jonah Hill to be, in some people's view, a little bit controlling and manipulative. Now, Danika, my question to you is saying, at the time of their relationship, if your homegirl came to you and said, hey, what do you think about this? A man that I'm dating who knew that I was a surfer or a surf instructor, because there's been like a lot of discussion whether she was just a casual surfer, a surf instructor, or a pro surfer. From what I got, she was a surf instructor. This is her job. Okay.
Isn't she in law school now?
I don't know, but at the time, again, I
read that she's in law school.
Who gives a fuck where she is now? At the time, her job was teaching surfing. So what I'm saying is, at the time he met her, she was a surf instructor doing her thing. After they started dating, he said, hey, I would rather you not post pictures in your surfing attire because it makes me feel uncomfortable. She seems to be trying to be complicit, and it's not good enough for him. He keeps wanting more and more control over what she's posting on social media and how she's, quote unquote, portraying herself in the media. Now,
but where did you get that impression from? Because I didn't, that's not what I read.
The text messages where she's saying, hey, I took down these pictures. Which other ones do you want? And he's saying, hey, the one with the thong bikini or whatever is the one that that's what I want taken down. So what I'm saying is, it's clear they've already had a conversation where he's told her to take certain pictures down and it wasn't good enough. You get what I'm saying? So there's like an escalation to the control.
I kind of agree with Danika.
But I think...
On the point of, I'll just say I agree with you on, people nowadays goofy because like they don't keep stuff private, and even if when you do wrong, shit should be kept.
I got that. We can get to that point, but stay on this point. In the time of they were having the relationship, if your friend came up to you and said, "Hey, I started dating this person," and they're telling me to change aspects of how I post on social media in my life, would you not say, that's a little weird? We have a friend right now that shit's like happening, and it's like, that's a little weird when shit happens. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not saying that to release this shit afterward is not weird, because I also have a point to say, or to give some help to Jonah, because I do have a point of contention that if this was happening, I could get why it would make him insecure. Because the other thing was, again, she's a surf instructor. He wants her to stop surfing with male surfers. She's a surf instructor. That's like, and like, as far as I know, it's kind of like skateboarding. There is a lot of women who surf, but it seems to be more of a male-dominated sport.
Yeah, I think, is Jonah Hill controlling, or did he, based off the text messages that were released, did he give controlling? Absolutely. But I think we have to be really intentional about understanding the line between, like, abusive and controlling, right? So I don't know that him having an opinion on something that he said blatantly makes him uncomfortable, right? That's your choice on what you want to do with it. She chose to be like, okay, I'm going to comply. And I think that's like the biggest thing. Like, as individuals, we all have flaws in our personality. And I'm like not trying to downplay the fact that, like, should he have an opinion on that? In my personal opinion, no. But as individuals, we all have opinions on things that we probably have no right having an opinion on or taking on as a concern to another person.
I got you.
Can you get a charger?
Yeah, you know, No. Hold on. Let me get a point. Let me put a point in. So, I will stick to my original point and say that they were, a bit aggressive for me, but at the same time, Danika's right. Like, he didn't do anything illegal or physically harmful.
Didn't threaten her.
And he did. Yeah, like he even says, these are my boundaries. At one point, he said, "These are my boundaries, and if you don't adhere to these boundaries, then we don't need to be together." We're not capping. No. Hold on. Listen, it's like no. Let's read this. I'm gonna read this one. All right. So he said, plain and simple. If you need,
this is one of those things that falls under what we always say, Jabari, where
like she can
these like viewpoints or like preferences that you don't really need to state out loud.
She can choose to leave.
Messages that he shared with his person.
Yeah, she can choose to leave.
Okay. I get that point.
Based on the way he is.
But what I'm saying is,
he gave her an option to leave.
If you were in the relationship, take out. I want to focus on Jonah Hill right now. We can go in on how it's weird as shit that you would release.
I think we're all agreeing that we wouldn't be that type of nigga. We're all agreeing on that.
Yes, but what I'm saying is there are a lot of niggas out there like this. And what I'm saying is we have to at least admit that like that's some weird shit, because yes, you're saying he gave her the opportunity to like dip. Yeah. We don't know how far into the relationship this was. Like if he got in a relationship with her, was cool with all what she's doing for 6 months, and then 6 months in, you're now trying to change her. That's how emotionally manipulative people work. You don't just get into a relationship and then start changing them. It's little by little. Hey, I don't really like this haircut. Hey, I don't really like the way you dress.
But do you feel like you could be emotionally manipulated as a person?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Not at this point in my life, but again, I'm a different type of person. I've been in relationships before that were possibly a little bit emotionally manipulative. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I learned my lesson and I moved on. Again, I would hope Jonah Hill has learned his lesson from here and moved on, because in my opinion, if my homie came up to me and said, this is what my partner is asking me to do, change fundamental aspects of my life that I was doing before them, and they brought me joy, I'd be like, dude, that's weird as shit. Especially if, within context, there's no reason for him to be upset. Now, here's the thing. I change my decision if, with added context, let's say she's surfing and like she fucked one of these niggas early on in their relationship when they were talking, or she cheated and fucked one of these niggas early on in the relationship he's trading. So there's like a breach of trust, which causes him to be like, hey, for us to be together and need to be comfortable, you need to change your behavior. I completely
But I feel like all of this is OD from the sense of like, if that's really how he feels and like he says it's exactly what you say. Just walk away. There's a bit. I will never.
It's
understand
not as easy as that.
Hold on.
It's not as easy.
I will never understand the desire or need to go back and forth with someone. But that's my point. It's not that easy, except she didn't leave. So I don't understand what the issue is.
My nigga, we can all think of a relationship we've been in that wasn't perfectly good, that we stayed in for longer than we should have.
Sure, fine.
Especially when the nigga. The other thing is, this is Jonah Hill versus some random local surfer. This is like, yo, if you had a relationship with Jonathan Majors and then he beat the shit out of you. Come on, bro. What are we talking about?
Let me finish before you go off on your tirade.
Go ahead.
I don't care if you're Jonah Hill or you're Jabari or anybody else. You're a person with the same level of ability to interact, the same growth that you have to make. All those other things are classifiers, and they matter as much as you let them matter. That being said, yes, he left her because that was a situation that didn't work for him. Based off these text messages, it's not that complicated as to why it may not have worked for him. Now, do I agree with everything that he's saying? No, but it's not. I'm not him, and his preferences don't mean jack to me. When you go into the world of dating, you should go into it, I should say, with the understanding that I want X, Y, and Z, and you look for someone who matches that. Clearly, at some point, he was not matching those things for her, and she continued to try to date him. And that's the point at which you messed up. To me, that's point one. Point two, you want to focus on Jonah Hill. I'm saying we can't focus on Jonah Hill because that's taking one thing out of isolation. We have no idea how he's interacting with his current partner. They could be completely fine and he's not doing any of this insecure controlling things because he's with a partner that gives him that security that he's looking for. Whether that's right or wrong is not like for us to decide. I also feel like at the point that you were dating this person for however long, an X number of time went by, and you choose now of all times to voice your concern with it, miss me. There's no statute of limitations on you being like, someone abused me, or this or that. You coming back and being like, my boyfriend had an aggressive opinion months, years after y'all break up. OD.
Yeah, no one's disagreeing with that. And again, we are simply
talking the whole time.
No one's disagreeing with that. But I'm simply talking in the space of the conversation of those text messages. And again, we can agree to disagree. I believe it's manipulative and probably.
But you don't have the whole story. That's what you admitted that.
I admit that, but neither do you guys, is what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is based off of the text messages, that shit's manipulative. What the fuck are we talking about?
You're just saying based on what you see.
Based on what I see, that shit looks crazy.
And you said if you get more time.
And if I got more information, I probably might have a different opinion.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying. But like what I'm getting, but like again, like and like.
But we can't judge him as being manipulative if we don't have the full story.
Oh, because we're podcasting. Come on now. Don't fucking take shit personal, guys. I'm not taking it. It's good content. But what I'm saying is, yeah, back to, and like, we can get off Jonah Hill, because I think we all made our decision on what we think of the text messages. No, let's get on this X. This bitch is weird, bro. Straight up. She's fucking weird as shit. Like, you post this shit after this nigga is clearly moved on.
But this act is manipulative too.
Don't get me wrong. That relationship sounded toxic as fuck.
All right.
Okay?
We can get.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
yeah, bro. I'm not co-signing that.
You think Jonah Hill is giving a good pounding? Jonah Hill looks like, okay, let me not do that. But you know what white men have when they have Jonah Hill's body in the hospital. You've seen enough fat white nigga penis to know what he's probably hanging, and it's not a lot.
Jonah Hill could be slinging, bro.
Low-key fatphobic. I don't know if you guys have noticed this.
No, I'm just saying every micro penis I've seen in the ER has been on a rotund white man.
What did he say?
Put it out there.
She said he's low-key.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, yeah, do it.
A micro penis. I'm talking about a penis that you have struggled to fucking calf. You gotta dig.
You gotta push certain areas of the pelvis.
Like, damn,
to get out.
For a second there, I thought you had a clitoris. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Okay, I'm sorry.
Wow.
We're not here to say Jonah Hill's a micro penis. We're not saying that. Prayers to him.
Prayers to him.
I hope you're
That nigga, no, Jonah Hill, he's chilling.
Jonah Hill could be slinging 14.
That nigga chilling.
If Jonah Hill's got a Jason Love cock, yo, my bad, player. I didn't mean to do that to you. My bad, player. Good for you. If Jonah Hill's got a fucking, you know, like, what can I say? But, you know.
You see why she acting
I'm just saying.
You see why
she's acting crazy for a reason.
Dickmatized. When we talk about that last episode, dick make bitches go crazy. So maybe. It's true. Maybe. But yeah, no, that bitch.
Now one day I will co-sign that statement.
That bitch is weird. She's weird as shit. Hopefully she gets the help she needs. But honestly, what can we say when you see your multi-millionaire ex-boyfriend
living a great life
with his new
Academy Award winning,
which is like, again,
he's
not to rehash my old point, is just when we're looking at manipulation in a relationship, the nigga with the millions and the bitch that ain't got probably 80,000 to her name, you know what I'm saying? What are we talking about?
We don't know the full story.
We don't know the full story.
Let's progress.
Let's get into some other unequal relationship dynamics that are of a different gender specifics. Nigga, what would you do if your wife? How much is Keke Palmer worth? Someone Google that real quick. What would you do?
Probably not as much as Jonah Hill.
Just Google it real quick. What would you do if your wife? For this show, I really need somebody to give me the fucking net worth real quick.
$8 million.
If your wife was worth $8 million, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
She works hard, but
What you mean that's it?
I can do a lot.
She's been on TV for like 20 years. She was a Disney kid. $8 million?
she works really hard.
A killer in the Bee?
No, I feel like she works really hard, but she's had some shitty deals.
Okay. Well, anyway, what would you do?
Breaking into the industry because of like a million reasons.
Oh yeah,
all
true.
Right, whatever.
Colorism being one.
Right. Guys, please. Tete Devontae, if your wife made $8 million, please no side conversations in the podcast. If your wife made $8 million,
Fuck you.
And decided to go to a concert with Drake. I mean, we can be Usher. Either way, Usher's better because Drake.
She didn't go with him. Tell the story right.
Okay,
she was there.
If your lady made $8 million,
Mike, we need to take Jabari off Mike 1 because he just be wilding with all that power.
Take me out, Mike. Listen, there will be no coup. The second I smell a coup, I will Joe Budden this bitch, okay? Y'all seen other niggas in these seats. Don't think I won't take them out. But
that's so funny that's a threat. Is that some sort of threat? Like that's
Tete's like, please. Tired of showing up to this shit. But
he's like, I always gotta bring everything. These niggas don't ever provide nothing.
It's been slave labor for the last how many years?
Right. Well, anyway, continue.
Long story short,
she went to a Drake. Let's say your wife, who's worth $8 million,
we all know what happened.
Went to a Drake
We all
concert.
know what happened. If your wife did what Keke Palmer did, would you be mad? Would you have said shit?
No, it's Usher. My wife's gonna enjoy herself. What are you gonna do?
So if your wife went to an Usher concert just like Keke Palmer did,
she wasn't dressed that bad.
Gave the little spin show,
Wow, Usher acting a damn fool.
and then went and played spades with that nigga afterwards.
Whoa, wait a minute. You didn't say. Is that what happened?
That's what happened.
Oh, she played spades with him afterwards.
Played spades with them backstage like afterwards.
That okay. So
Come home.
the contact after the concert.
Come on.
Wait, but her and Usher were already friends before.
Exactly.
Ah.
But
What you gonna do, nigga?
But that is context, though.
Sit your non-$8 million ass
No.
at home and just wait.
Because listen, I'm not saying. Listen,
We need to look at this from a business perspective.
you wouldn't be tight.
If Usher invites you to play spades and you know how to play spades,
You go in. I would.
no.
Right. It's Usher.
This is perspective. Like, I don't care about whether you're a man or a woman. Usher invites you to play spades. Are you going? Yes or no?
I'm going.
I don't even know how to play that well, and I'm going.
Okay, miss me with that. Let's be clear that the issue is only because she's a woman and not because of anything else.
Nah, it's true. Because if Rihanna did that to you and you went to go play spades with Rihanna after that,
You don't think my bitch would be mad?
I don't think so.
You don't.
I'm lying.
My bitch would be mad.
I'm lying.
If Rihanna was on stage and said, work. And no, listen. Wait, hold on. I got a question. Nothing. You don't think your girl would be mad if Rihanna,
the girl that I'm currently dating,
worked to you and she was remning and you were just, and like you weren't touching, but you were in your seat.
Yeah. The girl I'm currently dating would not have a problem with
And
it.
then afterwards, you went backstage to play Uno with Rihanna.
Yeah, the backstage with the Uno, I don't know. I would have to ask permission. But I think she would say yes.
Yeah, shit.
You should be ashamed.
Because Keke didn't. You know Keke didn't want permission. And also the thing is, pause.
It's not called permission. It's you know what? I'm using the wrong term. It's called communicating with your partner. Hey, I'm gonna go
Which
with
they
Rihanna.
definitely don't do. But I'm
gonna go with Rihanna.
But what I'm telling you is this.
Are you cool with that?
So you guys
Which is
really,
the same as asking for
So
permission.
you guys wouldn't be upset with that.
Let's go to Rihanna.
With your girl doing that. I'm not saying come out on the fucking internet and be a dumbass, but like that wouldn't be like a boundary thing
sore
for
spot?
you guys. Because like there is are they friends?
Who?
Everyone's like Usher and Keke Palmer are friends. We don't know that for sure. Like from what I can remember, have they done any work together? Like,
You think Usher just saw Keke Palmer in the audience and said, I'm gonna fuck you tonight, so let me twerk on you?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying maybe Usher was like, yeah, come backstage, hang out. It could have been platonic, could have been cool. But like as a
It's Usher, bro.
As your new why does what matter?
Why does like the nature of their relationship matter? They're black celebrities. She's having fun with her girls. He invited her to come to something. They obviously know who each other is.
They don't know. No, they don't obviously know who each other is. Like what I'm telling you is
Yes, they are. They're fucking celebrities.
Yes, Danika. I'm not saying no. Stop. Pause. Take it out of that. I'm not saying. Pause. Stop. Let me talk. I'm not saying they don't know who each other is. I'm not saying they don't know who each other is in the sense of their celebrities. I'm saying we are making more of their personal relationship outside of that, which is what I'm talking about. Like if they were friends, that doesn't look bad. What I'm telling you is if they just know each other because they're celebrities, and then he invites her backstage to play spades, would you not be like, that's a little bit like...
Let's be clear that that's not the thing that he had an issue with. Why are we even discussing her playing spades? He had an issue with her outfit.
And what listen...
It's the outfit for me.
It's the outfit. Yes, it's the outfit and the way she acted. We're not going to sit here and say it was just the outfit. It was probably the whole...
We're not going to sit here and say anything he didn't say.
All right, if we don't want to use our podcasting judgment, then fine, we can end the conversation.
It's not podcasting judgment.
No, but what I'm saying is just saying, if you don't want to think outside of the fucking box and think a sassy ass nigga who's going to tweet, it's the outfit for me. The only problem was the outfit. What the fuck are we talking about, bro? If a nigga's tweeting that, it is more than just the outfit. He wouldn't have said that if she had just went to a fucking club.
And while you might sometimes
this is what they do. This is what they
realistic,
do. No, let me talk to you. Do you think it was just the dress that made him mad?
No, it's obviously that he was dancing or she was dancing with Usher.
Thank you.
But that's jealousy.
Yes, I'm not saying any of that, but I'm just saying like she's trying to capitulate and tell me he was just mad about the dress, and I'm like, that's bullshit. Come on, we're not retarded. Like there was the whole shit that probably fucked up. And again, because you know why he did that? The tweet. I bet you they argued about it before they left the crib to go to the goddamn concert. It was probably like he didn't want her to go. He probably like because again, new mother. I'm not saying anybody has to do whatever they have to do, but in your own personal relationship, you guys probably talk about shit. Nigga, if I'm sitting at home with the kid and you in Vegas
dancing on Usher,
fruiting on Usher, like
listen, but bro, like
after I probably was like, babe, don't go. I don't think it's time. And you probably, as women tend to do, hit me with 3 or 4 points that made sense. Okay. It made sense of why I should shut my fucking mouth about me going to the whatever. I'm a little salty. I'm at home. I'm tweeting. I'm seeing the internet. The internet's fucking going, damn, didn't she just have a kid? Damn, don't Kiki look good? Oh, Kiki and Usher. I'm stewing. Bro, I'm at home stewing.
Okay, but so pre-baby, pre-relationship Kiki Palmer, would she be at an Usher concert? Or any other concert dancing with the celebrity?
I don't know. I feel
like Keke Palmer is that. Like that's what she does.
Do you know that? Because from what I know from Keke Palmer, she has a podcast. She had a very long and storied battle with her like acne and other stuff, and that's about it. She's been really like in my mind, and I'm inundated with celebrity news and culture. I'm gonna keep it a band. So it's like, to me, it seems like. Because I remember when she got pregnant, her skin cleared up. She started feeling herself a little bit more. You know, she snatched her body back. And I'm not saying she shouldn't feel any other way. I'm not saying. I'm just saying, as a nigga, as this man is, who seems to be a little insecure, if not a lot insecure.
A little.
Maybe got with Kiki at a time where she might not have been at her most highest self-esteem. So she's moving one way. She gets pregnant. That baby does wonders for her skin. Mm-hmm. She snatches her body back. Her titties are supple.
Her titties are supple?
She hit the streets. And my nigga, who maybe met one version of him, is like, no, listen, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying I could see a version because, again, we just spent 40 minutes talking about 2 other niggas who got a lot of money but are insecure. This nigga got no money, is insecure. It's like hating, he mad as shit. Don't want his shawty to go to a Usher concert. Damn sure gonna get mad when she's wearing the dress with the legs slit on it. Which again, I'm a different type of nigga. I like my woman
sexy. Yes.
I want niggas to drool over my girl.
Right.
But not everybody built like that, bro.
No, but like,
you know what I'm saying? So, especially when they women wear the proverbial money pants in the relationship. A lot of niggas can't handle that. Listen. I was in a relationship where it was gonna where proposed income. My shawty could have been making $300,000 more than me. Nigga, I was ready. You've been in a relationship where shawty made $100,000 more than you.
Wait, $100,000 more?
Come on, bro. You said she made $200,000.
Oh wait, who are we talking about here?
Dog, we don't got it. Come on.
Sounds like
your brain.
Okay.
Put you on blast?
No, I don't know.
When you switch sides, okay?
Okay, first of all.
But to keep it a band, like when you're a secure nigga, like your girl making more money than you is a blessing.
She didn't make that much more, but yeah, she made more.
It's a blessing. But you got no money there. So, but when you're an insecure nigga, your girl makes more money than you by an astronomical amount. She starts doing stuff that hot girls do. You start to act goofy, and that's all it is. The nigga and again, I don't think Keke Palmer did anything wrong if she was in a relationship with me. Okay, all right. Let me just put that out there.
Okay.
Keke, where you going, baby? I'm right there. Hey, can I get an extra 1,000, extra 2,000? You know, me and Jacoby gonna need a
Jacoby.
We want to order in. You know what I'm saying? Baby, how long you gonna be out? Are you sure? You don't want to stay another night? Okay, baby. Okay. Ooh. Be back. House will be clean when you get home. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Because a real nigga know. A real nigga know, right? Because there's a different type of nigga in this situation. Okay. So wait, who was that nigga? The cat's away. When the cat's away, the babysitter comes to play. Hey. No, but I'm just saying, like all real niggas are looking at this nigga like, you bum, bro. Because I don't know if y'all seen the news. Not only did that nigga remove every picture that he and Kiki had on his IG alone, he also I think deactivated his Instagram, and then it's been pretty. It's been forecasted that they've split.
Yikes!
So fumbled the fucking bag. Both genders. That shit is hilarious. But no, Danika, I ain't here.
Are we gonna address like a big factor in all of this?
What's the factor?
Which I think was gonna play out, whether it was gonna be her and Usher or in some way, which is that a lot of niggas can't handle a successful woman.
We just said that. Real niggas get it. The ones who get it. The ones who don't. And that's on either spectrum. Because you can be a nigga who gets pussy. Don't get me wrong. You can be a nigga who's got money and not be a real nigga because your identity is wrapped up in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Excuse me. But when your self-worth isn't based in that, huh? What?
Why are you coughing?
Don't look, shit. COVID. But when you're in a relationship that isn't based off of material, when you're in a relationship, or if you're a man who understands love, sex, relationship, you understand that a relationship is not based in that material. That a relationship should be a way for you and your partner to get the best out of each other and yourselves. Like, you're not mad at your partner in their career reaching heights, the highest heights that they can reach. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that, in my opinion. But because we live in a society that for a long time, because I do think when we have these conversations, this is to you, Danika, it's like, yes, a lot of niggas aren't ready for that solid relationship yet. But like, dog, we are, again, that millennials, we're that first generation who was like in this new wave of
accepting
of reality. Reality. Like the work marketplace has changed, college has changed, like all this shit has changed. The generation below us, like Gen Z, they're doing all that open relationship shit, all that, yo, I'm a stay at home, whatever shit, all that, yo, my girl does OnlyFans and I go and I work a 9 to... It's like they're the ones breaking down these gender barriers and really living life to a more educated and more fulfilled standpoint because of it. A lot of niggas who are adults right now, you know, late 20s, 30s, and our dating market, they are from that old guard where we grew up and like it was the man goes out, makes a job to get enough money.
Right.
It's provider. It's my wife shouldn't have to. So when we're met with anything that's not that, and you aren't somebody who has educated yourself to a to live.
Bro.
What?
You broke the.
It's just a filter, bro. Put that shit back in.
Okay.
What do you think it was?
No, I just wanted you to fix it.
Oh, I thought there was like a. I don't know. You scared me for a second. I was like, what?
I just wanted you to fix it. So I can,
But
indulge.
It's just one of those things where like, I feel like it'd be wrong for me to say we're asking a lot from niggas, but we are expecting a lot from niggas when, dog, like there just hasn't been a lot of time for that to seep in, change, and it's tough out here, bro. Like. The conversations we're gonna get to later in the podcast, yeah, a lot of niggas aren't happy with the station that they're in themselves, and they're trying to try shit to get out of that station, and so it would be difficult for a lot of them to date a woman who makes significantly more than them, and who also might be coming in with that same mindset of, well, you should be a provider, you know what I'm saying? So we'll do it, and she's not like understanding and delicate enough to like manage those relationships, this shit can just get super toxic. And that's just that. That's just that in my opinion, you know. Why can't these niggas be better? I don't know. I hope they get better. He gonna be better. This nigga, he gonna be better.
Gen Z, right?
Yeah, he's Gen Z.
Gen Z, yeah. Like my little brother.
Yeah, this generation
like my little
gets
sister.
it.
You better want me to be down.
Wait, what?
All right, but we're gonna get to a quick music break. Get back into some real news. 'Cause I think we hit all of our bullshit topics. Did we? Can you check the list real quick?
Yeah, I think we hit them all.
Hit them all. We is on.
Yeah, we hit them all.
All right, so we're gonna get into our. Turn on the speaker, Jake. We're gonna get into our music break, and then we'll get into some quick shit, and then we'll be done for the session. Oh man, this song we're gonna do is from a nigga who got canceled for kicking for a white woman. But album was pretty good, man. I just, it's just a shame that niggas weren't able to support it and listen to it because he did some stupid shit. But it's Daniel Caesar. It is Valentina. And yeah, hope you guys fuck with it.
Facts.
On that aspect, but she is a shitty person.
I remember this, but you said she was problematic.
She's a problematic person. When I say person, she's a problematic passing person for other cultures that aren't white because she's
she's white. Her dad is African.
But
South African though.
Us niggas, she ain't for us.
White.
She ain't for us.
Oh, he's white.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let things develop. But when it comes out and then when she gets herself canceled, because she's not at Nicki Minaj level yet, I'm telling you this. When she gets herself canceled and her career dips, it'll only be because she shot herself in her own foot by being a fucking doof.
They was talking about that today.
They've been talking about that though. But Roddy Ricch, at least, I don't think Roddy will fall off completely because he does have that West Coast LA gang culture to fall back on, and he makes even the last album, even though it wasn't as big as his first or second, I mean, for Roddy Ricch fans, I found stuff off of it that I liked. You know what I'm saying? So, but do I think he's going to be as meteoric as he's ever been? I mean, it's looking way in doubt now. But let's get into some real shit, bro. So, most recently in health news, let's go with the sad, then we'll get into some fun shit, or some fun shit because it's a positive story. Bronny James.
You say that's fun?
No, I'm saying
no. He said sad shit
first.
Oh yeah, all right. I mean, no, my bad.
Whoa.
I'm just so used to hearing RIPs.
So not RIP, but get well soon. Get well soon to LeBron James' son, LeBron James Jr., Bronny James, as many of us know him from the airways. He reportedly suffered a cardiac arrest while at one of his
basketball practice,
basketball workouts, and that is just the last thing you want to hear from an aspiring professional athlete.
Yeah.
Who, for a lot of people, it seemed destined for him to go to the league. At this point, the James family has released that he's been released from the ICU, so he's clearly recovering well, and we just, prayers up. I hope, because I was talking to somebody at the job, and they were like, well, there goes his career. I know Sharif O'Neal, who also suffered a similar situation, was able to get the surgery he needed, recover, and is now playing in the G League. Hopefully there's a similar story here, you know what I'm saying?
DeMar Hamlin is actually going to be playing again.
Wow,
Yeah.
Christian Eriksen, he had a heart attack on the field, had to sit off. He's a soccer player. Had to sit off, but he's now back in, starting for Manchester United. Yeah. So, crazy shit has happened before, and our athletes have been able to
bounce back,
maintain a career. So, we're just going to pray for that young man. Hopefully he can get what he needs. I don't want to speculate on why, who, what, where. Let's just keep positive energy going towards that young brother.
Black power.
All right. Now, on to some other health news that we really shat on you weird-ass internet niggas for. Jamie Foxx has released his first video post medical complications. Didn't say what happened.
Kept it private because he's an alpha male.
Look, big dick player, BDE energy. But he just wanted to let us know that he is recovering well. He was moving all his face, moving both arms.
Yeah,
nigga look good.
Look a little slimmer, a little paler, but that's about it.
Okay, lost 15 pounds. Who doesn't want that?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Fuck these beta males.
Yeah.
Did we ever find out what was going on?
No, he didn't. So
he said he was happy his family kept it private.
If anything, that message let us know that not yet. Anybody who came out and opened their mouth, whether they were a celebrity, news reporter, or just random individual on the internet who had anything to say about his family for lying or allegedly lying or doing anything nefarious around the case, can go fuck themselves, bro.
The incels were saying he's a clone.
It's not incels. They're not involuntary celibates. We can't use that fucking word for everything. These are just these people probably fuck and fucking procreate. They're just dumbasses. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, beta males.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or Jenny from no, that's not J-Lo, but or fucking Karens. You know what I'm saying? But it's just for real.
I'm just weak. Jabari said we can't say.
No, bro. Honestly, I've been holding back. So the podcast has a Threads. Go follow it. It's me, bitches. I'm the one tweeting from the Threads. But long story short, I've been holding back this tweet I've been holding back some tweets because I truthfully do believe individuals who comment negative things on the internet, whether that's YouTube comments, whether that's posts on IG, whether that's DMs or DM replies,
burn in hell, right?
Have to be the lowest form.
So below incels
of human existence. Because how boring is your fucking life, bro?
So y'all are below incels, y'all. I gotta find a new term for y'all.
Bro, I don't want to sit at a table with you. I don't want to be in the same vicinity. I don't want to breathe the same air.
I don't want to even fuck the same bitches you fuck.
Nigga, I don't want you to look at the bitches that I fuck, nigga. Y'all are some weird ass niggas, bro. Go get a job. Go get a hobby.
Best recovery to Jamie, though.
Yeah, man. Straight up. Triple threat. We knew no fucking health complications gonna take that nigga out. We just need to give him positive energy, space, and time to heal. And he's already back working, unlike these bum motherfuckers sitting on the internet talking that dumb shit.
Free.
Whoa. Nah, that nigga did it.
And we don't know. He just said he did the race.
All right, so now that we're done with being super, super serious,
Was that serious?
let's get into some fuckery. But it's news.
Woo, fuckery!
It's news, but it's fuckery.
Yes.
We just got rocked. The nation just got rocked by a missing persons case
Bruh, don't start.
that could only be
You gotta go there.
when we do a documentary, like a Netflix special on this. You know who needs to narrate this documentary?
Morgan Freeman.
Jesse Smollett. Because
That would be hilarious.
we have not seen niggatry to this level since Jesse Smollett. If you don't know who the fuck or what the fuck we're talking about, burn this into your brain. Carly Russell has given the hardest situation to a black parent that any black parent has faced. Do you know
God gives his toughest battles to
the
his
strongest
toughest
warriors? Because do you know
And she's a strong warrior, man.
how much fucking inner strength you have to get on the morning news and like cape or try to come up with an excuse for your daughter
lying her
Lying.
ass off.
That's
her
terrible,
ass
man.
off to just get a few days of peace?
They said the man put the dick on her and she didn't know how to act when he was taking it away.
Wait, what?
They said it was all over a breakup.
Oh my god. Are you
We need to
serious?
get into specifics. Somebody else give me the specifics of this case. We all were here. We all saw it.
Yeah, the bitch.
Yeah. No, let me just break it down. So, at some point, the police department, I forgot which state actually we're in.
I was about to order some
My bad, go.
cheese fries.
At some point, she also called her family and talked to them about this child. Her family reports.
Just shake it.
At some point, her family reports that she just got off the phone. There was no sound, no nothing. The phone went silent. Police get there and they just find her car and she is missing. So then it launches this search for not only Carly Russell but this child that she reportedly said that she saw. And everyone's confused. Everyone's saying, "Oh my God, this is a case of human trafficking. They kidnapped her. Oh my God." A few days later, I think it's like 4 or 5 days later, she comes back to her family's house. You know,
Says that she was
Injury free
injury free, a little dirty, you know, but
saying something about some crackers.
statement. Exactly. Show imagine you're a parent. Okay, we're not parents. Tete, you're a parent,
yeah.
and I don't even want to do this because your child is amazing. Okay.
Never met his child. So I don't know.
Oh, never?
I seen her once.
Imagine.
Yeah, you were there.
Imagine.
She said, "What's up to you?" You met her.
Imagine. Imagine.
That's the most you get from Morgan.
Morgan's not as amazing as she is.
Now
She
you
goes
hurt his
missing.
feelings.
And she comes back, and the only thing she says is,
Something about some crackers. He an African parent though. He'd probably be like.
and then, because
I
at first, remember, you'll probably super traumatized, you're super scared. Oh my gosh, she was this. Let me take her, get her figured out. You go take her figured out.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. No signs of nothing.
Yeah.
And then she confesses, "Hey, I was
I just bullshit.
I was just bullshitting,
I'll smack the shit out of my kid.
bro."
Yeah, it's fucked up.
And
And you gotta still defend it as a parent.
it's so.
Did you still love him?
And
Yeah.
this is that shit where
Okay.
being black is so tough because our collective identity gives us pause to shit on this girl. Even though we should. We should shit on her because
I think people have been.
so many black women who are missing in this country, who go missing in this country,
don't get reported on.
Yeah.
Preach, brother.
Yeah. That was fucked up on her part. It was extremely fucked up.
She took away from our black queens.
It's like when you lie about, being assaulted, or you lie about getting robbed.
Any crime you lie about.
Exactly. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. God bless your soul when you get to hell.
Yo, if y'all need a break from your day-to-day lives, just take it, nigga. You know what you can do? I'm gonna give you this right here, guys. I'm gonna give you some cheat code.
She's a beta female.
No, I'm gonna give y'all a cheat code. If y'all want to be toxic, but like not send your family on a manhunt, what you gonna do? You gonna find your local ER.
No, man, don't cause more traffic for us.
You gonna walk in that bitch.
Hell no.
And you gonna say, I want to kill myself.
That's true.
Listen. They gonna ask you. They gonna ask you a whole bunch. Thank you. A whole bunch of questions. Do we need more water though? We need more water. Like right above that.
No, let me save that for the real.
No. Listen. We're not saying anybody.
Wow.
Listen, if you really are struggling with certain situations, we know what you're supposed to do. Go get help. Go seek help.
Right.
911. What's it? 988 or 31? What is it? What's the mental health one? It's 911 and 311.
Yeah.
I gotta sing the song.
I don't wanna die.
I don't wanna be alive.
Whoa.
What's the name? But he says the number.
1-800 suicide.
Yeah. That's what it is.
He said, I don't want to die.
I don't want to die today.
I don't want to die.
That's right. That should be the closing song.
You gotta start it from the beginning. I've been taking my time.
I don't want to be alive.
Where is he? It's an ad-lib that's wild in there.
I don't want to die.
Because my friend showed it to me. My boy Matt was like, yo, that ad-lib he put in that shit was mad disrespectful and wild.
Wait, really?
It's an ad-lib.
Yeah, it's like, because I don't want to be alive.
Kill yourself. Something like that.
Wait, what? Never said that. Nah, that's not.
You lied on logic like that.
Right.
But, for real though. I wouldn't even get through my
never
joke.
lie on that black man.
But
That's a whole nother topic.
in all seriousness.
That boy's black. Leave him alone.
In all seriousness.
That boy black.
In all seriousness. We really have to be careful with the things we do, because unfortunately, as Black Americans, we are fighting a very uphill battle, as the next two stories are going to be fucking exemplary of.
Oh, this must be the power hour.
And anything we do does detract from the overall
Thunderstruck
appearance of our culture. We are all representative of it.
Remember from college?
Let's be better. Nigga, sit down and stop caressing the mic. That shit making me uncomfortable.
Jacob, do you consider yourself black?
Yeah. Look at him.
Yeah, he looks very black. He looks very black.
Look at him.
Looks like a
What room could he walk in and be like, I'm white?
He could walk in the room and say, I am Muslim. He could.
No, that's Devontae. Devontae looks more Muslim.
I get stopped all the time.
And that's not even right.
I forgot we're loud.
Yeah, I'm like,
sorry.
Oh my
sorry.
God.
Arabic, Middle Eastern. Sorry.
Bro, this nigga,
he doesn't look like a religion.
No. You never flown with him. He gets pulled.
They pull you.
They pull him. Yeah.
God damn.
Check, like every time. It's like, what?
Yeah, bro do look like he could be like.
He could definitely be a Khalib.
Muhammad.
Muhammad Khalib.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What's a non-stereotypical name that we could do so we can show that we're
Muhammad.
The non-stereotypical.
Mahmoud.
Oh God.
You said Ahmed.
Ahmed. Mahmoud.
Oh my God.
Walid.
Walid. Okay. Crazy, bro. All this shit.
You gotta tell your boy to cut that.
Yeah. So, okay, but let's get into some real.
Ali Akbar.
Let's get into some real shit. Some real shit did happen. Do we want to get into the craziness that's going on in Florida with their education system?
Let's save that for another day, bro. I'm ready to go take a shit at home.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, it's not.
It's that's been an issue for since the beginning of the year.
But they're making moves now.
Oh, yes.
They're making moves. So, for those of you who don't know, Ron DeSantis, a 40-year-old man, put that in perspective, younger than my mother.
Your mom is not younger than 40. She looks great for her age.
Yeah, she does. What are you talking about?
I said she's no way.
My mom's 52.
Oh, man. No way.
You gonna pull up?
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, pull up, man.
My mom's in her 50s also.
I know. That's why I'm like, why are you confused that? Like, but long story short, Ron DeSantis is a 40-year-old man. Like, Tete is, like, we're sitting with a 40-year-old nigga that could have went to high school or college with Tete.
That's okay. That's
you know what
fair.
I'm saying?
All right, I'm not 40 year old guys.
To give. No, this is only to give perspective on the level of racism that is happening right now.
Right.
No, he's not. I'm saying he's young. This is a young nigga literally implementing
like Jim Crow.
History cleansing. Literally implementing what do they call it? Political correctness. Like For those of you who don't know, right now, Florida's education system has just moved to ban AP
African American Studies.
From their courses. And listen, I had it fucking written down. Somebody fucking talk real quick, cause I got fucking quote. 1 second. Talk, bitch.
AP African American Studies. Did you have it in your school? No.
Hell no.
I had it in my school. I had it in my school.
Never heard about it. Exactly.
But what high school you graduated from?
Well, California De Anza Senior High School.
What is it called?
It's called De Anza Senior High School.
They have AP courses?
All right.
They have AP courses, but...
Oh, you have AP courses at all?
A little bit, but they were mostly online.
Okay, so Florida banned these AP fucking classes, quoted, due to a significant lacking of educational value. These courses were quoted as teaching about not just black history in America, like civil rights history, but also foundational like history of prominent black Americans, black like blue collar workers who did different things, you know, because you would say George Washington Carver.
Yeah,
that's the kind of like blue collar work in a sense.
But
like also
tradesman skills.
But like also so much of our history of what we've contributed to this country is unknown to the common American. But then even when you get into the subset of black Americans, depending on your education level, you don't even know what we've all accomplished. This delved into like political leaders, delved into community leaders, but then also into the intersectionality of being a black American. So the LGBTQ, non-binary, like all these things that we talk about in America, but we as a people don't really get enough time to like section ourselves off and have conversations that without other people prying in. That's what this course was. Like literally, like they notable people they talked about, Angela Davis. Like these are people that are like
I got right here, both.
within context are what's the word? Oh, fuck. Like to the general education of America, it is crucial. But to us as a people, it's fundamental.
They're they're black pillars of our society.
Yeah, and like without them, you are rootless as a black American.
Right.
Now, as a society, for the better, it would be for the better if we all knew about this. But for like us five in this conversation, this is shit we need to do or need to know to be able to maximize our fullest potential in this country. Or you'll be going out and you might get to the highest levels of your career, like a Ben Carson, but then because you didn't get whatever shit ingrained into you, you're gonna be a fucking traitor to your culture. It's like Ben Carson. You know what I'm saying? And for no other reason just than petty fucking money and capitalism. But all I have to say, not only did they ban AP history, they're also revising their black history course standards. So like not just the advanced courses, remember, because they started with CRT. So they went to college, said, you guys can't learn about this. Then they went to high school and said, your most intelligent can't even get to this college level course. To now saying, to just, you're regular niggas. We gonna change what you even learned about your history, right? And one of the excerpts that this lesson was purported to have taught was that slaves developed skills which, in some instances, could be applied to their personal benefit. That's a fucking quote.
That's what they're going to teach.
That's what they're going to teach. A revisionist view of history that puts slavery, the act of owning another human being, as anything positive.
This is terrible.
To the slave. Yeah. Now, it was positive to America.
Young nigga preach.
No, it's positive. Oh, yeah, thank you. But and that's something that we don't talk about. Without slavery, America would not be what it is.
That's
Without
facts.
the free labor to build the foundation for this country, America would not be the fucking country that's bulldozing every other country militarily, currently in today's time.
Yeah.
And you want to teach that the nigga that got nothing from that benefited from that? My nigga, you're 40. 40. You weren't born before 1965. You know what I'm saying? Those niggas are still alive. Keep in mind, our grandfather is alive. Our great-grandmother is alive. Like, this is what we tell niggas when we're like, yo, it's only been 400 years. Shit hasn't had a lot of time to change. You know, to go back to our conversation Danika was talking about in a different segment of like, yo, why can't niggas get it together? I was simply explaining, it's really only been like maybe 20 years since like we've really started having this liveliness of a competition between the sexes and genders.
Yeah.
It hasn't even been that long. It's only been, what, 1965? It's only been
less than
60 years. Less than 60 years since America has said it is illegal to segregate.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
My uncles went to what they call colored schools.
Damn.
But yet, on mainstream news every day, they try to tell you to be colorblind. They try to tell you to not believe that this country could not fall.
But that white pussy so
back into.
What? That man preaching, and you just.
But unfortunately, like that sentiment though, when it comes from leaders in our community,
yeah,
right? And like when I say leaders, I don't just mean like civil rights or economic, like literally economic leaders. Let's say that the niggas who hold the money, because a lot of our money is based in entertainment. We have a lot of people who lead the culture astray. So when you have people in our own community leading the culture astray, then you have the literal state devising plans to weaken our future generations. My nigga, it could go back. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. We need to be vigilant. Like, you need to fucking vote. You need to be talking to your niggas. This shit is crazy, bro.
No,
like,
I'm
this
telling
shit
you,
infuriates me.
I'm telling you,
black women.
Nothing has been more detrimental.
Black woman?
Yes! And look, we're going to highlight Tete because we might have lost him for a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, high five. He did it.
Honestly, I prayed about that.
You had a white woman?
I might
have.
have.
Say she was white?
No,
we didn't say she was white. Why are you putting that on him?
No.
We just said she wasn't black.
Usually when they got a problem with it being not black, is usually they pray.
Listen.
Right? Because that whole Afro-Latina conversation, we could grandfather in a Latin bitch.
Nah.
You had dipped in. You had put on your swim trunks and dipped in the vanilla.
Listen, guys. That has. I will go on record as saying that has never been a big issue for me.
Never happened. You never dated a white woman.
It's never been.
Don't cheat.
It's not a big issue for me, but I am currently dating a black woman.
Why everybody quiet? Like they don't believe him.
Do you enjoy white women? Have you enjoyed a white woman's company?
Bro, I've enjoyed white women, but that's not. But like,
do you enjoy a white woman at this phase in your life? Let's
put a pin in this conversation though, because I really do want to leave it with some sincerity. Yo, if you are a conscious, and when I say conscious, oh my god, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that word right. So you are a rooted.
Oh, nice.
Black American.
Thank you, sir.
If you are an African American, but you're rooted in black culture, bro, it's the time. We have to build community in our little households first and foremost, then in our friend groups, then in our wider work groups. We have to be educating each other. We have to be giving knowledge. Now is not the time to gatekeep. Now is not the time to hold off resources. Now is the time to coalesce power, to coalesce community, because they are coming, bro. Why? It starts, listen, because right now, I'll tell you, it starts with Florida.
And it goes down.
No, pause. Pause. This is serious. It starts with Florida. This nigga's running for president.
I heard.
If he becomes president, because there is in the infinite amount of universes, if he becomes president, he runs the Department of Education. If he changes standards of the Department of Education, which standards can be changed,
and you guess what? You can't challenge him because he has the courts. I told you this.
Well, listen.
It's true.
That is true, but we are not here to look at the past and chastise. We are here.
I'm looking at the future. He would have the courts.
Listen, we are here to look at the future as, hey, you guys just scared me. I'm riled up. The fuck am I supposed to do? You're telling me it's over? No, I'm not telling you it's over. What I'm telling you is now is the time to dig in. Yo, if you've always been like, hey man, I don't really know much about Africa, but I kind of want to go. Yo, what's stopping you? You went to fucking Europe. You know what I'm saying? If now is the time to be like, hey, we never really took that trip to Atlanta. We've taken 4 trips to Atlanta, but we've never actually traveled around the surrounding Georgia area and saw some of the sites that helped me be able to live the life that I live.
Time to do it.
Maybe it's time to do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, if you've always just felt like living a more authentic life towards whatever you perceive our culture to be, now is the time to tap into that, because we are in a moment while we are being bombarded on all sides from hate, prejudice, and racism. I think we are at a time of black art liberation and just community that we haven't seen since like the height of the 90s, or seen since like or different parts of the country have seen in other artistic revolutions. You're looking at like Detroit and Chicago during the 80s, you're looking at rock and roll before it was accosted by whites in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, dude, like we always have these moments or pockets of time where culturally we hold all the power. I feel like we just gotta maximize it and use it. But that's that. I'm sorry.
Amen.
Let me get off of my soapbox. All right. And shit, man. I think that was like as much super serious that I think I want to do today, because there's some other shit. Supreme Court rejects Biden's student loan forgiveness plan. They also removed affirmative action. There's a lot of competing ideals on both sides of that. I think we really tackled student loan forgiveness and why.
Because we lost the courts.
Why I think that it's very important. I'm pretty sure we all
lost the courts.
Agreed with certain things.
Jesus Christ, man.
I think
I want it to be clear. We lost the courts.
To put a pin in that conversation real quick.
Y'all niggas didn't vote.
And Devontae can
y'all niggas didn't vote
because it's from our fraternity, but a voteless people is a hopeless people.
Mm-hmm.
You have to
use came out for Hillary.
Your civic power if you don't want to lose your personal human rights. Like,
2016, we fucked up. That's when we lost the country. 2016.
All right, let's get into some real quick funny shit. It's gonna be real quick and just some cool shit, and then we're gonna get out of here with a health topic on some drugs that I really just think we gotta talk about, and how we are so quick to just hop on the new fads. And yo, bro, these are like medications that are affecting you. Lionel Messi to Inter Miami.
Yeah.
Fucking lit. My nigga's taking over. He's already got 3 goals. He's fucking gonna take Inter Miami from the bottom of their group to the top. Playoffs, cool. But the real question is, Kylian Mbappe
hey.
$1 billion to go play in Saudi Arabia.
Close to
$1 billion.
Close to $1 billion.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just put $1 billion.
700 million. Okay.
But $1 billion to go play for 1 year in Saudi Arabia. Yes.
Yep.
He's 24. So that's literally saying, hey, you're in your prime of your career. I know you don't want to come spend 4 years over there, but just come do 1. And then when you're 25, Kylian Mbappe, you can go to Real Madrid and play for one of the greatest teams ever and still have a storied career and just be a billionaire doing it.
These Saudis are a problem for Western sports.
Yeah, wait till
they have been, and I think golf actually had to like join forces with them.
Mm-hmm. Some people would say Christianity is the world's religion because it just accepted capitalism quicker. I'm just gonna put that there. You know,
but Saudi Arabia is not a Christian nation.
I know,
okay.
But they're a different religion that also has what billions or millions of people. At least let's go millions of people who follow it.
Yeah.
But for a long time, because it is so non-secular, capitalism hasn't been able to fuck with it, really. You know what I'm saying? But now they're letting capitalism in. They saw that with golf. They literally just bought the PGA. They literally just said, yo, niggas didn't want to come here. It was a problem. We're just going to buy the organization. Now, they're literally buying the world's sport's greatest players. Before they and if they get Kylian Mbappe,
they're becoming a problem.
It's going to be a problem.
They're becoming a problem. Yeah.
Y'all listen.
They haven't started doing basketball, but they will.
Listen. Once you see John Morant's wife whenever he gets married wearing a burqa, hey, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Okay? All right. But moving on from that, I just want to touch on this level of hypocrisy in America that really pisses me off. I don't really know too much of the story. I just heard a little snippet of it, and I read up on it a little bit. But why did America kill Brittany Renner for that little bit of weed on that weed pen that she allegedly had? We still don't know.
Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner. My bad. I said Brittany Renner, didn't I?
Yeah, the booty chick.
That's
horny man.
That's the tequila hit. That's my bad. But not Brittany Renner, Brittany Griner, right?
Two different Britneys.
Everybody shat on all of us who really wanted to come home, saying, why did she have it anyways? Not one of you said shit when Gigi Hadid got arrested for flying with a fucking ounce of weed or some shit like that. Maybe it was an eighth, I don't know. But she flew with a lot of weed that she knew about to the Cayman Islands, got arrested, but they released her because she white. And it's the Cayman Islands. I'm not going to say that. But you know what I'm saying?
It's not Russia.
It's just like, bro, we report on what we report on. You can't tell me Gigi Hadid isn't a huge star. Her sister Bella Hadid has... Ooh, let me not say that. But her, you know, they're in the public eye. Like, come on now, bro. That's why, you know, watch what you say.
Okay. Just devil's advocate, though. Like, you did acknowledge very briefly that it wasn't Russia, though.
Yeah.
Russia has something to gain from catching a prominent figure.
That's why Gigi Hadid got released. What I'm saying is the public outcry of, yo, she is stupid, black, da-da-da-da. She was villainized for the idea of taking the weed over.
And because she was gay.
You know what I'm saying? And like what I'm saying is, when this superstar model white woman does it, you don't hear a peep from nobody.
Gigi. I've never met
And it was news. They reported on it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Lay off, shawty.
Lay off my black queens.
All right, but let's get into our health topic and then we can get out of here, guys. So our health topic today is going to be based on two medications that have taken the world by storm. And I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about it. Because
that diabetes medicine that people use to lose weight?
Exactly.
Ozempic and its counterpart, Wegovy. Okay? Yeah. So to give you all a quick synopsis on what the medication is, it's a diabetic medication, Ozempic, and it's considered a sister drug because they work in combination. Wegovy is a weight loss drug. I'm not gonna bore you guys with the fucking standard names of these drugs, but they basically, Ozempic works by mimicking your hormones to help you slow the passage of food through your stomach, which makes you fuller longer and allows you to lose weight because you eat less. Causes you gastroparesis.
We're going to get to that. Okay.
Basically, that's the mode of action.
Yeah.
Let me just give you gastroparesis and you'll be all right.
All I have to say, Wegovy is a weight loss drug, and it doesn't really. I haven't really found how the drug affects you in that case. Are you guys looking at titties right now? I swear to God. Oh my God. Put the phone down. But listen,
that's the health topic of the week.
No, but like, I can wrap the titties in here because listen, this is a drug that has allowed people to lose reportedly somewhat like 80 pounds over the span of like months, like, and not like 6 months, like 2.
That's great.
Like,
It
you know
works
what I'm
well.
saying?
Yeah.
And it's looked at by a lot of people who, because again, it's been a drug that reportedly the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has allowed to be on the market for almost around 8 years. But literally in the last year, we've seen more people who might not necessarily need to be on it for health reasons, but more for cosmetic reasons. And there are celebrities who got big titties and fat asses through plastic surgery using them. Kim Kardashian has been reported to use it. There's been reports that Post Malone has been using it.
Oh, he's lost mad weight.
I know, for example, for a fact, because he's talked about using it, Van Lathan, who has had a lot of reported weight struggles, has used it. And it has caused, social media to go crazy. Like, where can I get this? At this point in time, everybody's trying to be an influencer. Everybody wants to gain a following. Everybody wants to make money through social media.
Yeah.
And to do that, a lot of people feel they have to fit a certain image. And unfortunately, instead of going the route that I would encourage them to do, which takes a lot of discipline, which is a healthy diet, a strict exercise regimen, to get the body that you personally are best suited for. Because again, everybody has a certain body type that's right for them. Not everybody is supposed to be quote unquote runway model skinny. Not everybody is going to be quote unquote superhero muscular. It's just not the case. We all have different body types. But unfortunately, with the advances in medicine or body modification, I'll say, we've literally made it possible for people to do enough cosmetic work through ingesting medications or literally going under the knife to like get their bodies to the way they want to be. And a story as old as time, when you hop on a fad drug without like really taking all of the risk into consideration, you can start to see shit go awry. And so so basically this story is just like to caution. There's been so many people who have had horror stories or adverse health conditions happen, not just while taking Ozempic, but some people said this started to happen it started happening while I was taking the medication and has been persisting since I've been off of it for a year. And that includes, as Tete was saying, severe gastroparesis, or for those of you who don't know what the fuck that means, stomach paralysis, or again, for those of you who don't know what paralysis means, stomach not moving.
Food just sitting in
Food just sits. Bloating, cramping, constipation. Yeah, abdominal pain. It is not a fun thing. In addition to that, there's also been something that we describe as cyclical vomiting syndrome, or for no reason whatsoever, whether you've eaten, whether you haven't eaten, whether you drank, whether you didn't drink, you vomit. You spend all day huddled by the toilet. You're now having to take different medications to stop that nausea. So caution yourself. Really ask yourself, do I need to be doing what I'm doing? Have I exhausted every avenue to achieve the physique that I would be most comfortable with? And is everybody around me who I love and that I've asked told me I look good? Is there something else going on? Is there, maybe it's a little bit of body dysmorphia? Is there a little bit of, I don't know, whatever mental health function that is lacking, that's missing me from loving myself to the fullest extent? Because people are dying from these body modifications, bro. People are dying from this attempt to reach a
perfect,
unattainable body image. And I just want y'all to really be careful out there, man. Just really be careful.
I got a song we can end with.
All right. I mean, does anybody else got anything to say on this? I know I just kind of ranted and raved on health.
Nah, you killed it, man.
Stop getting big titties.
There you go.
Stop. What? What? The young boy said what?
Stop getting fake titties.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
But listen, I'll say
I don't
this.
like fake titties myself.
I'll say this. I like fake titties. I've dated a girl. Have y'all dated a girl with fake titties?
That's what the girl was, fake titties.
Nah,
Yeah. Have you fucked a girl with fake titties?
Yeah, I've heard the girl with fake titties.
Okay.
I didn't like it.
Don't knock it till you try it. What I would say is They look good. They look good when they dressed up.
They don't feel good.
Yeah, they feel different. But what I will say is this. So, because actually, no, listen. Oh shit, bro! I got so many work stories to tell y'all. I wish we would have gotten into instead of the other shit. But either way,
have you been able to suck them?
I'll leave y'all this. Yeah, they have nipples. I work with the nurse, not a nurse. She's a tech. She's a CNA, who got a lot of work done. And like,
would you beat?
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, but she said something that was very poignant because we were having a conversation. Well, all of the ladies on the unit were having a conversation, of course, because I'm a gossiping ass bitch. I was in there too. Where's the lighter?
That's right there.
She basically was talking about rest in peace to DC Young Fly's Miss Jackie O, baby mother who passed away from getting a mommy makeover. But she, the CNA said she would never get work done by somebody who wasn't board certified because the person who did Miss Jackie O's surgery was not board certified. So the surgeries he was doing, he was not trained and then reviewed by a board of peers to say, hey, yeah, you can do what you can do.
Yeah.
Do the surgery. He literally just he was doing it, but then what he did was he brought in a board reviewed physician to like tag in or whatever. It was weird. And like, it's not like she went to the best rated guy. And for those of you who'd be like, well, why would you do that? They got money. No. They did it because it was a gift. Like the guy, like the doctor, he's actually under a lot of heat because he has gone about the passing very
cavalier.
Yeah, was little class. But long story short, it would make sense because he offered this to them as like a gift to promote his business.
Oh shit.
And unfortunately, they trusted him.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, guys. Like when you're doing a lot of like, who are you doing this shit for? When at the end of the day, like really think about it. If it's for you, if you're doing this for you, which is fine, let's just make sure like we're getting the best of the best. You know? If I go get my hair done because my hairline starts receding, you best believe I'm paying the $10,000 or the top price for whatever it is to get the nigga who is the number one in the business for doing it, getting it done. You know what I'm saying? Because even that shit has its own fucking health risk. They're talking about niggas getting infections and staph infections and that can lead to sepsis, which is blood infections for y'all don't understand, because of them getting hair transplants. Like these are surgeries.
Yeah.
These are invasive procedures.
Mm-hmm.
So, I leave y'all with just a cautionary warning that whatever you do, sis, make it cute, sis. Okay?
Wow.
Drop Incense by Wiz Khalifa.
Like incense, like the song, like ride with me, get high. What's going on with you, nigga? Like,
I was listening to that.
Nah, we got it. Somebody check his phone, make sure he's being faithful. But
Black men don't cheat.
not at all. But what I'll say is, what we'll get into now is content of the week. Who's got some content of the week for me? We'll get out of here.
All right, I'm just gonna go first.
Yeah.
Content of the week. Content of the week is actually Apple TV Plus. Okay, I have had Apple TV Plus forever and ever, but I never actually sat down and I never actually sat down and like looked at it. So one day I was with my sister and her boyfriend, and we just went through all the previews of the shows. And Apple TV Plus has a lot of good shows with a lot of good like actors, like premium actors. Currently, I am watching a show called Plutonic that is starring. What's it called? Plutonic. It stars. Now, what's that actor that acted opposite of Jonah Hill in?
Channing Tatum?
No. He's another bearded,
Seth Rogen.
husky. Seth Rogen. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Seth Rogen, and then the Australian chick. Do you know?
Rose Burnham.
Yes. It's about a couple.
Do you have the IMDb like up right now?
Yeah.
Okay. He got me.
He's seen the shit clearly. That's his shit.
It's about two friends in a platonic relationship. The girl is married. Seth Rogen is not. But their platonic relationship is very platonic, but it's also very boundary crossing. And it's a comedy that explores the idea of that. And I think
Do they fuck?
No, they do not. They're a very platonic relationship. Very. But
They're just a little too close.
yeah, like the boundaries they cross are kind of like,
Because they got partners now.
whoa, that's weird, you know?
Yeah.
She's married. He doesn't have anybody. He's recently divorced. Right. But that makes it even more. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, so it's like, and
If you can see every nigga's face here when he said that, everybody was like,
Yeah, right. But anyway, very interesting show. Y'all should check it out. Apple TV Plus.
All right, what you got, Devontae? Okay, we're gonna come back to Devontae. What you got, Jacob? You got anything? Danika, you wrote down one. What you got?
What I write down?
Nigga, I don't. Somebody wrote down a content of the week on the fucking podcast
I didn't.
list.
Oh, like weeks ago.
Okay, so you have one. Wow, don't fucking timestamp it for us.
Oh, you just been rapping forever. Oh. Anyway.
That is your fourth mic, guys. That is your D mic for that reason.
Oh, mine was about how Medicare is funding community health workers to do simple tasks. And we were actually talking about this like right before
This content of the week.
about this. But things like counting pills at home. And it works. Alright, I'm not sharing anymore.
No, we're listening. Sorry.
No, it's cool. But like, listen, that's black women for you. We like, yo, content of the week, anything you did to bullshit media wise, she don't give y'all a fucking job opportunity.
I'm sorry, Danika. I'm listening. Yeah, that's the only reason why we're laughing.
Watching shit on.
Fuck you guys. Fuck this podcast.
I've been watching people investigate some shit.
This is why you only have 6 fucking subscribers.
We love you out there. All 6, 8, 12, 400, 2,000, 20K, 1 million.
Don't include me
Out there.
I'm not one of the subscribers.
We love y'all. Keep going.
Nah, I've been fucking with using HBO or Max now, what they call Max.
That's the shit.
Have you watched any of the bullshit they put on it?
Yeah.
That was
Warrior. Did you watch Warrior? About the
The Asian thing?
Yes.
Nah. Is it
that
good?
shit is nice. Definitely one of the best
I'll
shows
check
out
it
there.
out.
What's going on over there? And we got at some point we got to talk about this.
What?
No, like the Asian country, China. Is China?
No, it was just a show.
No, I know, but they also have that other show on Netflix, which is like 100. It was like 100 fittest people, and them niggas look like
They warriors.
they're just warriors, you know. And then like
They getting ready.
and we don't exactly.
And we over here being uneducated and stupid.
TikTok's just infiltrated. I'm just saying.
No.
Look, it hit different when you watch it closely. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
They was worried about Russia for all them years, but Russia already showed y'all that they can't even handle Ukraine.
No. China's the problem.
What was that movie, Red Dawn?
Is it Red Dawn?
Was it
That
Red
was
Dawn?
Russia.
That was Russia?
That was Russia.
Well, the real Red Dawn, because it's going to come from the Red Sun. All right. So, my content of the week is going to be
Anime.
The Idol again, but for a different reason. Okay?
I heard that shit was
Because after I've watched the show,
It was whack.
it is so fucking cringy, but it is cringy funny. I'm not gonna lie.
After the first 2 episodes that we watched at my
Yeah.
house, I said I'm done.
Oh, me and
Look at her
Maya
again.
me and
Look
Maya
at her.
binged it. That
Ew.
shit was.
I'm ready for Euphoria to come back.
Thank you.
It's a real drug.
But all right, guys, that's the Bullshit for Your Health podcast, episode 105. We're gonna leave you guys with a closing song. It was a fun time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, please search within yourself, find yourself, and then choose every day to maximize yourself and your image.
Right.
Love y'all. We're gonna leave with Incense by Wiz Khalifa.
What is this?
I'm trying to elevate. Fuck you. I'm trying to elevate.
What that was?
Man, y'all niggas can hate all you fucking want. I'm just trying to elevate us to something that we never been before. Peace out, y'all.
Do the warranty thing tomorrow. Yeah, of course. We about to get out of here.
Herbs on a beat.
Smoke, you gotta use the incense, babe. I'm strong, remember. I'ma do it slow. smoking, we gotta use the missus, baby. When I stroll, I'ma go slow. When I'm in it, so long, and I'm burning out them candles, girl. No. When I'm out with my niggas, when you out with your bitches, you don't text so God. You the late night time, you the stay the night time. Ride with me, spend time with me, unwind with me. See, I could be on top of me, in front of me, having fun with me, girlfriend under me. I'm smoking, we gotta use the missus, babe. And when I stroll, I'm gonna remember my name when I'm in it. Go longer than them candles burn. You want it all, so you get it all. Want my down south girls, want my east coast girls. Want my west coast girls, want my Chi-Town girls. My Toronto girls, oh I know you with it. Out of friends, they say that I'm the man. And when we smoking, we gotta use the missus, baby. When I stroll, I'ma go slow.